Hello, Muscle Whisperers, and welcome to Coaching to Wellness. My name is Elizabeth. Today, we are working on the groin muscles. This muscle group is made up of the adductors, the adductor longus, brevis, magnus, gracilis, and pectineus. These muscles work to bring your legs toward the midline and stabilize your hips during movement. When they're strained, you may feel sharp pain, stiffness, and reduced range of motion. In manual therapy, we target these muscles to restore mobility, reduce tension, and speed up healing. Once the muscles are warm, use cross fiber friction along the adductors to break down adhesion and scar tissue that may have formed from the injury. Work slowly with controlled pressure, always staying within the client's comfort level. For deeper release, apply sustained compression to tender trigger points, holding until the tissue begins to soften and pain eases. Combine this with passive stretching, gently moving the hip into abduction to lengthen the abductors without forcing the joint. This combination of warming, cross fiber massage, trigger point release, and gentle stretching helps to improve circulation, reduce muscle tension, and restore flexibility. Over time, this not only brings relief from pain, but also supports the body's natural healing process, getting you back to full performance with strength and stability. Here, I'm being very attentive to feel through the muscle fibers of gracilis and abductor magnus. Right here is where I feel a knot and a bit of adhesion. This area can be very sensitive, so continue to communicate with your client, ensuring that they are comfortable and it is not too painful. Remember, these muscles on many athletes get ridiculously tight, so you will definitely need them to communicate to you whether the pain level is at a 10, 8, or even a 7, and you may need to shift to another muscle or a different technique. As I'm working on these muscles, I'm being very slow and methodical, ensuring that I pay a lot of attention to each fiber. Healthy muscles should feel soft and pliable, and they should all feel consistent in its texture. If after quite a few passes and the muscle still feels consistently hard and tight and they're not relaxing, it also lets us know that there is chronic muscle tension or some underlying condition, and we can move on to another technique. When working on the groin muscles, place the leg into abduction. This position lightly stretches the adductor group so the fibers are elongated and easier to palpate. With the leg opened away from the midline, I have better access to these muscles, especially the deeper layers like adductor magnus, which can be harder to reach in a neutral position. Abduction also creates a safer and more comfortable working space for the client, allowing me to apply targeted pressure without compressing sensitive areas. It naturally reduces protective muscles guarding, which means the muscles or the tissues are less tense and more receptive to therapy. This is important because tight or guarded muscles resist, and working against that can cause unnecessary discomfort.